Have you ever wondered what it would be like to be a character in a video game? Well, your answer is right here. Life is a video game. I think that one of the best parts about video games is the ability to respawn. Make a mistake, press the restart button, and continue the game with no consequences. Unfortunately, we only get one life, which means there is no respawn button. However, the idea of recovering from mistakes still holds. Take Miss McCary, for example. She was incarcerated for 1.5 years, but is now completing a coding internship at Princeton, analyzing data from, guess what, video games. So you see, we do technically have a restart button. It's just more of a recover button. For instance, my friend in Singapore, let's call him John, had B's and C's in his maths class in sophomore year. He was advised not to take the advanced maths course next year. However, he believed that he could recover from it and took the class anyway. Now he has an A- in the class thanks to the hard work he put in over the summer and weekends. Although, at least as far as he told me, he never explicitly used the idea of a restart button or video games, keeping this in mind gives us something concrete to focus on when we need to recover from mistakes. I believe that leveling up and winning are the most fun parts of a video game. If you think about it, life also has levels. Right now, we're all at the high school level, and soon, hopefully, we will graduate to the college or job level. Winning is a little bit more tricky. What does it mean to win in life? The book Finite and Infinite Games by James P. Garg touches upon this idea. He defines finite games as ones that come to an end when there's a winner. This includes most of the video games we play, like Brawl Stars, Fortnite, Clash Royale, and War Thunder. On the other hand, infinite games have no distinct purpose other than from preventing the game from ending. Although life does eventually come to an end, it can be seen as an infinite game because the legacy you leave behind can last forever. So then that begs the question, what should we choose as our objective for life? Even if we choose something that we care about, a definition can still be very vague. For instance, if someone's goal is to be rich, then how do you define what rich is? Is it at $1 million, 100 million, a billion? Therefore, just like Garg writes, the only way to keep winning is to keep becoming better than your previous self. Now, for both finite and infinite games, one thing is true. Whoever must play cannot play. Through this paradox, Garg conveys that anyone who is being forced to play is unable to truly experience the game. Therefore, to truly play the game of life, you must be free. Take the war in Ukraine, for example. The Russian conscripts have much lower morale than the Ukrainian soldiers because they are being forced to fight. On the other hand, the Ukrainian soldiers are fighting for their country and are much more motivated. Therefore, they have much better performance. While war is not a video game, the principle of free will and its implications still applies. So the next time you find yourself working really hard, ask yourself, is this all to achieve someone else's definition of success? Who really has the controller in your life? Now that we've established that everyone is, or attempting to be, a gamer, how can we use this to level up our lives? Well, the majority of habit-forming apps use some form of gamification, like streaks, rewards, and a leaderboard. One of the best examples of this is Duolingo, whose effective streak feature has led to more than 9 million users with a streak of 1 year or longer. Can you imagine that? Learning a language every single day for an entire year voluntarily? And this is not just helping people learn languages, it's also impacting their bottom line. Duolingo has by far the largest revenue of any language learning app and is more than double the next 9 put together. The psychology behind the success is simple. Rewards and streaks cause dopamine release, which motivate the user to keep working towards more rewards. In short, video games are addictive. Now that raises the question, what streak should we focus on in our lives? Number of days staying alive is a pretty good one. But unfortunately, the best way to apply this is not in mortality. It is when trying to make or break a habit. Since streaks take advantage of the brain's reward mechanism, doing or not doing the action can lead to more motivation to continue working towards making or breaking the habit. In fact, there's even an app called Habitica, which uses streaks, rewards, and a leaderboard to help users complete daily tasks and work towards their habits. The idea of a streak can also just be purely mental. Take The Rock, for example, who worked out every single day to build muscle, almost like maintaining a workout streak. This motivated him to go to the gym, even when it was difficult or inconvenient. Just like there's no one strategy in video games, there's no one-size-fits-all approach to using streaks to improve your life. Just use whatever works best for you. Now that you all have unknowingly taken the red pill, what does this all mean? Well, it means that although life does not come with a restart button, it does come with the ability to persevere, level up, and restart whenever needed. It presents us with infinite possibilities to not win, but to keep improving. And it offers us the option to use the recover button we all have in our minds to bounce back from any hardship stronger than ever. Thank you.